Most of you know me, and those of you who don't, I've always loved to cook. Actually, a couple of you even told me I'm not too bad at it. But since we moved to Mexico with our 3 suitcases, I've had a lot of time to practice, and we have ate. The town we live in, Puerto Morelos, is beautiful. It's a small beach town, but there's 140 places to eat here. There's some world famous chefs here. It is awesome. Anyway, so I've been inspired by all the flavors and everything, and I've been grilling and cooking up a storm, and so I'm going to bring some of that to you. So here I am, we're in Mexico, first food video I'm making, and so of course we're making something Mexican, right? No, we are going to make one of my favorites, my wife loves it. We're going to make HULI HULI chicken. And so we're going to start with the fresh pineapple. You don't have to, you can do this just with a canned pineapple, might even be easier. But let's get started. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to cut this top off nice and flat. Throw it in the garbage if you're not getting canned pineapple, or the other thing you can do with it, you can actually regrow this. You put it in a planter. My wife's been taking up gardening like crazy, so I'm going to set this up to the side in case she wants it. These things it produces only 1 fruit a year, but it lasts for up to 60 years. If I'm still here in 60 years, I'll be impressed, but we're going to save that and set that up to the side just for now. Now we're going to skin this outside part. We don't want any of that. Go around. As much of these eyes as we can, just to save as much fruit as you can. Alright, cut your bottom off. Now, what you're left with is that. Go this way. Now, this center part here, you don't want to eat. That's a pretty hard core, so we're going to cut that part out. The easiest way I found to do that, cut this down the middle, cut it in the middle of this one. The same thing for this half. Now, you just take your knife, just going to cut that hard part out, throw that away. Do that for all 4. We're going to take one of these and use it for the marinade. All I'm going to do is just cut this however you want to. We're going to cut this pretty fine. The other ones we're saved for later on. We're going to grill these up. They're going to be delicious. Right now, we're just getting some pineapple for the juice, the flavor, for the marinade. This doesn't have to be pretty. Again, we're just chopping this up. Not professional knife skills there, I understand, but this is going in our marinade. So we want half a cup of each of these ingredients. We want half a cup of pineapple juice, really, is what we're looking for. We're not going to get that in half a cup of pineapple, so we're going to put in a little bit extra. Put that right into our bowl. Of course, I'm going to miss because that's how real life works. I'm going to just try to mash this just a smidge, just to break her up. Oh, this is going to be so good. And you can't get anything. If you do the can, it's a lot easier, and I would not blame you one bit. It is so much easier. However, fresh is delicious, and we're going to grill some. So, now, 3 other ingredients, pretty simple. Half a cup pineapple juice. Half a cup of soy sauce. bit better with a little soy on it. Half a cup of ketchup. Again, super simple. 4 ingredients, half a cup of each. Final ingredient, half a cup of brown sugar. That out of the way. There we go. Set that off to the side. A little fresh cracked black pepper. Always use the fresh cracked if you can. You get so much more flavor. It's a little bit more expensive than the ground, so you're using so much less. It's actually cheaper in the long run. All right. So now everything's in the pool. That's it. We are just going to mix this up till well blended. Once you kind of hear that brown sugar, or stop hearing that brown sugar, it's good to go. Basically a Hawaiian barbecue. Huli huli is actually a Hawaiian term, stands for to turn. Hence, when we get it on the grill, you're going to see us flipping it a lot. Alright, so our marinade's mixed. Now, take 1 cup of it, so about half of your marinade, and we're going to set that aside for later on, because we're going to make a drizzle that we're going to put on the chicken when we're done, and it's just going to bring out a little bit more flavor. So it's going to be that glazy sauce when we're all done. Is it that umami? It's going to be delicious. So I'm going to set this off to the side, and we'll get going on the chicken. One other ingredient, can't forget this one. So, garlic, very important. I take 5 cloves, and again, we're just going to cut this as fine as we can. Some of these things sound a little scary or a little difficult. They're not. All this is being done in real time. I mean, this is not any hours long thing. The only thing we're going to let this chicken marinate for a little bit for. But, same reason I have a long sleeve shirt on. We might go snorkeling out on the ocean for a little bit after I get this prepped. So, that's the long sleeve on a hot day. Take it out in the ocean. Some in here since I forgot that. Marinade is done. Got one more quick whisk, and we got the garlic in there. Oh, beautiful. It smells awesome already. You just, I don't know how to explain it, but it smells great. All right, now the chicken. I got chicken breasts. I would recommend you get chicken thighs, boneless, skinless chicken thighs. You can't screw them up. I like the flavor of the dark meat a little bit better, and you really just can't mess it up. But all we're gonna do, doesn't matter. If you like white meat, use chicken breasts. You don't have to cut these pieces really, really small, but it's all gonna be kind of finger food. So you just wanna kind of cut them into strips, sections, chunks. Alright, and that's it. Just about a pound of chicken, a little over maybe. And we are going to let this sit, marinade, cover this saran wrap, put it in the fridge, and let it rest. 4 hours is probably best. You can go as long as 8. You can probably do this before you go to work in the morning. You got an extra 5-10 minutes in the morning. Just make up this marinade made up, throw your chicken in there. When you come home from work, it's ready to hit the grill. Alright, you want to make sure that chicken is coated. That looks like we have plenty right there. we're gonna wrap this, like I said, put it in the fridge. I'm gonna do some cleanup, and I'm gonna go snorkeling. I'm gonna go to the ocean for a little bit, and then we'll come back and we'll make lunch. Okay, so we're back. We had a great afternoon. We went to the beach. We did not get to go snorkeling, unfortunately. It was really busy down there. So we did the next best thing, check out the beach, and then we went grocery shopping because that's always exciting. Came home, Renee put her bathing suit on, we went over to the pool, which is just over that way, and we hung out by the pool this afternoon, came in, showered up, but for the sake of continuity, I put this shirt back on. It's 90 degrees out here, and the heat index is 100. It's no joke. But, regardless, do anything for you guys. So, I have the grill warmed up. I got the chicken out of the marinade. I let it sit at room temperature for a little bit. You don't want to let it sit in that food danger zone too long, but you can get it up close to room temperature. That's great. So I got the chicken warmed, grill warmed up, the chicken ready to go. We're going to start by slicing the pineapple so we can get that ready to go on the grill. And I'll show you how to do that real quick. It's pretty simple. I'm just going to take my pineapple that you seen us do earlier. Taking the pieces, dump her out. You kind of do however big pieces you want to do. All we're really trying to do, get some char marks on it. 9 pieces there. It's that simple. So get this plated up so that can go on the grill. Chicken is ready, pineapple is ready. Let's do some grilling. Okay, so now we're gonna come in and check on the sauce here. We want it simmering like you just seen. All we're trying to do, this is gonna be our glaze on everything. You're gonna have the chunks in there because when we put the sauce on, most of that's gonna fall off. All we're doing, this is the same stuff we marinated in, what we set aside. So now we're just gonna simmer this down. We want it to get a little bit thicker. So we're gonna let this just simmer. And this Hawaiian Huli Huli chicken is going to be dynamite. Even just the marinade here alone, the glaze, smells absolutely wonderful. So we're gonna let that go a few more minutes and we'll go check on the chicken. All right, the glaze is absolutely lovely in there. It's making the entire house smell good. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna start by putting on the chicken. Took it out of the marinade, let it come up as close to room temperature as we can without worrying about it being out too long. I got the grill scorching hot. We want to try to get a little char on this chicken right away. And again, huli huli in Hawaiian means turn, turn. Give this a couple minutes here. We're going to turn it over. After we do that, we're going to turn it down to a little bit, the middle section is a little bit cooler, so we are going to put it there. And then we're going to start putting our glaze on. As soon as that starts looking good, we're going to get our pineapple on. And we're just going to get char marks on the pineapple. So we got the chicken cooking. We're going to let this go for just a couple minutes, like I said. We're going to flip it. We're going to bring the glaze pan out here. We're going to get the pineapple on. And we're going to be enjoying, I don't even know how to explain it. This smells so good already, just from hitting the grill. The house smells good from the marinade. We are going to be dialed up here. Give this just another minute and we are going to start flipping. The chicken, as you can tell, is not quite ready to turn there, but should have used a little grill oil. Just by looking at this, you can see the nice char marks already forming. Marinade starting to, just the aromatics of this are outstanding. And let this go just a minute on this side. We're going to brush it and we're going to turn it down to the low setting. We're going to let it finish cooking up to 165 degrees. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and get the pineapple on. This is going to be fabulous. We don't need to cook it or anything, but we do want to get it warmed through and get some nice grill marks on this pineapple. And it'll be completely different than pineapple you've had before. So get those going, that's not going to take long. The sauce is simmered. Chicken, as you can see, is going to be done here real quick. We have a handy quick read thermometer. We're going to make sure our temperature of our chicken is the proper temp. And we are going to be good. I'm going to grab the sauce real quick and we're going to start brushing. It's going to be that quick, a couple minutes on each side after that. And we're going to be pulling our chicken, pineapple will be done, and we're going to enjoy a great dinner with the cow. all we're doing now is we are going to brush this on. You don't want to do this too soon. There's a lot of sugars in here. So you don't want it to burn, but we're going to get this on, and we're going to put it on the cool side and let it just kind of come to rest and temp there. And this just smells wonderful. Perfect. Now, I'm going to put this on the cool spot of the grill. Cooler and moist. See them grill marks? That looks great. Get that sauce baked in here. Perfect. Now, we're going to baste the other side. Finish saucing these up. We are going to check on our pineapple and give that a little flip. We'll probably come back and turn this chicken, and we're going to use as much of the sauce up as we can. There's no reason to waste any of this. It's delicious. It's going to go well away. There's some char marks starting to show up on your pineapple. That's exactly what we're looking for. That is coming out great. All right. Now, flip this one more time. We are probably really close to temp. We'll check that in just a second. We're going to sauce this again, get everything used on here. And again, it's huli huli. It means turn, turn. So, you don't want to screw around with the chicken. You want to keep it moist, and you want to keep it moving. And we want it loaded up with the huli huli sauce. It's hot. Put this on there. That's all my sauce, and that is about the perfect time to run it. We are going to pull the pineapple. That is going to be delicious. Temp again, and we are up to 165 degrees on our big piece. Put this on the plate. You can put it right on your plate, but as you can see, it's going to be kind of messy. So we'll put it on here. Slippery little suckers. There it is. Take her off the grill. Let this rest for just a few minutes. Is this. I'm a pretty tough critic of myself, so if I enjoy this, I think everybody will. So, chicken is still moist. If you want to use chicken breasts instead of thighs, obviously this is not going to be a problem. Let's try the pineapple. You cannot go wrong with grilling it. That may be the best part. Pineapple's pretty cheap. Put that on the grill. That is stunning. I have no doubt when my wife is going to be impressed. And cheers for a good drink.